Hello, my crafty peeps. It's Cheyenne from ecdesignstudios.com. I've got another project for you. It's Thankful Thursday. And this one's I'm not saying thank you specifically. We're using Sending Smiles Across the Miles, but I still think it's in the right vein, so to speak. So we're going to be using the Lift Me Up bundle. So it comes with the Lift Me Up stamp set, and then there's, I can't remember the name of the Thinlits and Framelits set, but, whenever I can get something bundled, I go ahead and do it. So it's a really wonderful set. I haven't regretted getting this one at all. Like, it's lovely. It's gorgeous. I mean, hot air balloons. How can you go wrong? All right, so what we're going to be using is the two balloons here and the Sending Smiles Across the Miles sentiment. I've got the two balloon framelits. We're going to cut those out. I also have a stitch shape framelit. Now this is the oval. It's not the smallest one, but it's the second smallest one. I really hope that you guys can start to order these, soon, or if not already when this video airs, because they're just wonderful, and I know they're coming back. It's going to happen, so just keep your eyes out. All right, for blocks, we're using D, H, and C. But I think you could totally use just the D block and you would be fine. But that's up to you. I have them all. I figure why not? You're going to need your snail adhesive and some dimensionals. We're going to be using Smoky Slate, Tempting Turquoise, and Bermuda Bay ink. See, I've got a piece of Smoky Slate cardstock. It's I cut it at 4 1/4, so it's 4 1/4 by 11. Scored it at 5 1/2 and made a card base. I'm really enjoying the top fold cards. In case you haven't, noticed, got a piece of scrap Whisper White, and this is a piece of paper that I made on this week's Tips and Techniques Tuesday. This video will be airing Thursday, so if you want to know how to make this lovely piece, go back and watch my last video. So, yeah, just gorgeous, gorgeous. All right, I'm noticing I've got a little ink on my mat, so we're going to get that off because we don't need to be spreading around the pink lovely goodness. All right, so step one, let's get our stamping done. So I will stamp the big hot air balloon. It's actually the medium size one in it, but it's the biggest stamped balloon. So this is getting stamped in Tempting Turquoise. Again, we are going to be using a framelit, so just make sure you've got room around the edges to actually, cut out the framelit. So there we go. Just pop that up, and then we have a nice little balloon. All right, that's it for the Tempting Turquoise, so let's put that away. Now we're going to take the Bermuda Bay, and we are going to stamp the smallest hot air balloon. All right, and we're just going to stamp down, even pressure, let the ink soak in to the cardstock, and there we go. Now I'm cleaning my stamps as I go, as I like to do with the Stampin' Mist and Stampin' Scrub. Like, it really is wonderful. Now let's put the Bermuda Bay away. Now we're going to be stamping the sentiment in Smoky Slate. Again, remember that we've got, the layering oval that's going to go around it. So, I'm sorry, Hogwarts, they really like me sometimes, and they have to send me messages and stuff. All right. Oh, we're just going to stamp that right about there. Again, nice even pressure. The Stampin' Up Stampin' blocks, they're really easy to add a nice even pressure because they do have that indentation in them, so you can really grasp them and get a good downward pressure without having to rock it and then risk, smearing things. So, all right, now we're going to do some die cutting, so hold on. All right, big shot in the house. So here's what our sandwich is going to be. Our magnetic base plate, my very much loved cutting plate. I really need to get a new one because the magnetic base plate doesn't really work as, well, actually, let me spin that around, because it's so bowed and curved. So my next order, definitely going to be getting replacement cutting plates. And they're really inexpensive. I think they're only $11 maybe for 2 of them. Like, could be worse. And I do use my Big Shot a lot. So, alright, I'm just going to line those up. And then, nope, get over there, get over there. Let's have some nice even cuts, shall we? Alright, put on your top cutting plate and just run it through. Kind of at an awkward angle doing this. Okay, there we go. They have runneth through it. Pull that off and we'll get this out of the way too. In a way where they're not going to come crashing down in 3 seconds. Let me zoom you in a little bit. Alright, so, et voila. We have our hot air balloons and our leggering stitched oval. Stitch framed oval. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? Doesn't that just add a little something extra to that little sentiment so that you don't have to add another step if you don't want to? Though you could go ahead and add a scalloped oval from the layering oval sets if you wanted. Alright, let's bring back in all of our pieces. And this is going to be a pretty simple card. I mean, I want the background to really kind of speak most of it. So you could just like go ahead and hear them all on like that. I think I want something to ground the sentiment a little bit. So I'm going to grab some ribbon maybe. Let us see. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I think I like that. That gives it a nice romantic flair. So this is the satin organza. Let me find my language. Ribbon organza, 5/8 inch. It might say satin, but yeah, there it is. It'll be linked on my web post. So for this, you'll find the link to that in the description bar below. And I think, no, I'm not going to color it smoky gray. That's just too much, that's going over. So, I'm just going to line it up where I'm wanting it, flipping it over, and I'm just going to use regular old tape to adhere this down. It's on the back, nobody's going to see it, and this is by far the easiest method to put ribbon and threads and whatnot onto your cards and pieces. Now I'm going to go ahead and adhere this onto my card base. Put a little extra around that because that is adding a little bit of bulk there. So I've got some extra snail adhesive. And I'm just going to center this onto the smoky slate card base. Just like that. Now everything else is going to get dimensionals, because it's a dimensional party, don't you know? Alright, so I'm going to use those 2 pieces on that one. We can use just that in. Remember, use your entire sheet of dimensionals, not just the little center hexagons. Get your money's worth out of these bad boys. Not that they're really all that expensive, but still, waste not, want not, correct? In for a penny. I could go on, but I'm not going to. Alright, so I'm just going to center that right there. And let's get our balloons on. Here we go. You can go there. You can go there. Alright. So there we go. That is our finished card. Isn't that sweet? I love it. Now you could have gone with like other colors for the balloons. Your choice, other colors for the background. You know, don't be afraid of color. And, you know, Stampin' Up! Really makes it easy. As long as, you know, if you're just learning, as long as you're staying within like the subtles or the brights or the regals, you're going to be okay. They're all the same tonality and they're all going to look good together. So, and then once you're, you know, braver and you kind of get a handle on your color theory and everything, go ahead and mix and match and go crazy. And you know what? A pink's always going to go with a pink. It's always going to go with a pink and a blue and a blue and a blue. So you can get that monotone, monochromatic sort of thing going too. So just have fun. All right? It's a card that's supposed to make someone happy and smile. So just be creative. And as long as you're happy with it, it's all good. Oh, all right, thank you so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, please remember to like and subscribe. If you're already a subscriber, hi, how you doing? So great to see you come back again. If you have questions, if you want to see a specific Stampin' Up! Product demo, or if you're interested in hosting a virtual party, feel free to contact me or leave a comment. I love reading comments and seeing what you guys have to say. The best way to contact me for a virtual party is through ecdesignstudios.stampinup.net. It is my Stampin' Up! Webpage. This is also where you would go to order products from me. I would love to have you guys as customers. PDFs of all current Stampin' Up! Catalogs can be found on my website, but if you want to hold a copy in your hand, all you have to do is place an order with me and I send you those for free as long as you've ordered within the last 6 months. Now, this is from the Occasions catalog. It goes live January 4th, which might be when this video is airing. So you could be ordering this right now or very close to being able to order this. It's also during our celebration, which is running January 4th through March 31st, I believe. So every $50 you spend, you are eligible to pick an item from the celebration brochure. And that is where this background stamp comes from. So, and this, the bundle with the stamps and the dies, this is around, I believe, $46. So this is getting you pretty close to being there. You know, add in the paper or the ink to make it. And, I mean, there you go. You can get everything that you need. Duh. Okay, so I'm going to end this now because I'm starting to get strange. So until next time, happy crafting. Bye.